Lightning split the sky like a blade as Dr. Lauren Hayes knelt in broken glass and mud, hands drenched in blood that wasn't hers. The man trapped in the driver's seat was barely conscious. His pulse flickered, then vanished. "Come on, stay with me," she shouted, pounding his chest. A contraction tore through her, buckling her forward. "Stay with me," she gasped, voice cracking. Lightning illuminated the man's face. She froze. Cole Anderson. The man she'd met once. The man she never expected to see again. The man she carried a child for. The man who vanished from her life 6 months ago after one night that changed everything. Sirens wailed in the distance. "Please don't die on me," she whispered. Months earlier, the Carter Foundation gala glimmered with chandeliers and crystal. Lauren, now working as a volunteer medic due to her suspended license, stood quietly at the back. Bills were choking her. Her mother's health was failing. Her career was in ruins. And then Cole Anderson walked in. Broad-shouldered, quiet. A man who looked powerful in magazines, but human in person. Their eyes met. Just a glance, but gravity shifted. Later, on the balcony, they spoke about failure, loss, and building a life from ashes. It wasn't flirting. It was recognition. Rain sent them running for cover. Laughter warmed the cold. And then silence. That night, they crossed a fragile line neither expected to cross. When dawn came, Lauren left before Cole could wake. Not from shame, from fear. 2 weeks later, 2 pink lines changed everything. She chose to keep the baby. She never thought she'd see Cole again. Not until she heard the crash. Another contraction ripped through her. She screamed, "Doctor, you're in active labor." An EMT yelled, "I don't care. Start the 4 now." Inside the ambulance, lightning flashed again over Cole's unconscious face. Her past. Her almost. Her never again. Her child's father. Her water broke violently. The door slammed shut. Between contractions and defibrillator shocks, Lauren delivered her baby girl with blood on her hands and a paddle in her grip. The moment the newborn cried, Cole's heart restarted. Energy roared through his body. Lauren collapsed, baby on her chest. "Don't die. I didn't survive all this to lose you twice." Darkness swallowed her. Lauren awoke in a hospital bed, baby Emma sleeping beside her. Across the hall, Cole lay pale, but alive. 3 days later, he opened his eyes. "Lauren," he whispered. Her heart dropped. He remembered her name. But then his face went blank. I know you, but I don't know why." A neurologist pulled her aside. His lab showed drug interference. Meaning someone fractured his memory on purpose. That night, his brother appeared. Braden Anderson. Elegant. Cold. Calculating. "Cute kid," he murmured. Lauren stiffened. "You saw her in the ambulance footage." Braden leaned in, voice poison soft. "Cole cannot know she's his. If he remembers anything, I lose everything I built under his name." He had forged millions in illegal clinical trial approvals using Cole's identity. If Cole recovered his memory, Braden would go to prison. Lauren became the threat he needed to erase. Then the media attacks began. Single mother traps billionaire. Ambulance affair. Lauren watched her reputation crumble while rocking her newborn in the dark. One night, Cole confronted her on the hospital roof, rain lashing around them. "Why won't you talk to me? People close to me end up destroyed." "You think you ruined my life?" he whispered. "Something tells me you saved it." Lightning cracked, and Cole remembered one fragment. Her face the night they met. Her laughter in the rain. Her trembling hands. "What did we do that night?" he asked. Lauren's throat tightened. Something that changed everything. The night the truth erupted began with a sharp scent of smoke. Lauren went to Cole's mansion to show him evidence of Braden's crimes. Forged documents, payments, approvals. But the study floor was slick with gasoline. Before she could scream, boom! Fire exploded around her. Emma cried in her arms. Smoke clawed her lungs. She stumbled toward the door and found Braden staring in shock. "I didn't mean. I thought you're Cole. You set your own brother on fire?" She coughed. Braden froze, then ran. Lauren collapsed as flames closed around her. Cole, barefoot, gauze-wrapped, half-conscious, charged through the inferno. Memory returned in one brutal flood. Their night together. Her voice. Her tears. Her whispered, "Don't look at me like that." And the truth. He loved her long before he remembered why. Cole wrapped himself around Lauren and Emma as burning beams crashed around them. I won't lose you, he choked. Not now. Not ever. A burning rafter fell. Cole dove under it. Firefighters burst in seconds before the roof collapsed. When Lauren woke, Cole lay beside her, his arm bandaged, Emma sleeping on his chest. He opened his eyes. Lauren, she's ours. I remember everything. She burst into tears. I was so afraid. Never again, he whispered. Fear doesn't get to write our story. Braden was arrested hours later at the airport with forged passports and trial data. Lauren's name was cleared. Her license reinstated. Hospitals begged her to return. Together, they built the Hayes Anderson Foundation to help abandoned pregnant doctors and children born in crisis. 10 years later, at a dedication ceremony, a reporter asked, Mr. Anderson, what inspired all this? Cole squeezed Lauren's hand. Emma is standing between them. A woman who delivered life in the middle of chaos. A child born in the heart of a storm. And a love that refused to die, even when someone tried to burn it out. Lauren smiled. Some stories aren't romances, she said. They're resurrections. And theirs was one hell of a resurrection. If you enjoyed this story, like, share it with your friends, and tell us what you think in the comment section.